In Kenya have exhumed at least 73 bodies from a mass grave in the south of the country. Now, it's believed the people were followers of a Christian cult whose members were encouraged by the group's leader to starve themselves in order to get into heaven. The suspected cult leader has turned himself into police. Rescue workers say they're continuing the search for more victims.
In a nation of believers, one pastor accused of mass murder has Kenya searching its soul.
It's turned to people to animals, terrible animals.
He led his followers into a forest where hundreds of worshippers starved to death. Many were children.
What is that? That's a body, skull, bones.
As authorities investigate, Christianity is on trial.
In the name of Jesus, I destroy you.
We as Christians, we would like to know the truth. What is happening in Shakahola? Is it true?
Authorities say the deceased were members of the Good News International Church led by Mackenzie. He's said to have predicted that the world would end on April 15th and ordered his followers to kill themselves to be the first to go to heaven.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Rebecca, and today we are going over a case that involves an occult in Kenya. Hope you guys enjoy.
As you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Today, we have an occult that was recently discovered in Kenya. The person that ran this occult is Mackenzie. He has also been in custody since April. Mackenzie has been arrested in the past. Unfortunately, due to lack of evidence, they had no choice but to release him. So far, there have been 95 people that were charged in a connection to the occult. This is currently pending, so that number may grow. There are 10 charges so far. The charges include involvement in a deadly occult, murder, manslaughter, assault causing bodily harm, engaging in organized criminal activity, radicalism, terrorism, and torture of children. He and his associates are accused of leading one of the worst massive suicides in recent history. At least 430 bodies have been found in a East Kenyan forest. The number of bodies found, 430, is expected to rise as the case continues on and more evidence is found. Many of the bodies found died of strangulation, while others showed signs of blunt trauma along with strangulation. Sadly, many of the bodies found belonged to young children. What's up, everybody? Rebecca here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow, subscribe, and comment on the video. It really helps us grow the channel. Love you. Bye. Previous followers said that they needed to beat other followers with a cane until they died. It was said that they needed to die in order to get into heaven before it became too full. Mackenzie said that he would be the last one to die so that he could close the gates and make sure no demons get to heaven. Mackenzie said that the children needed to go first, and then the sick. The rest would follow. He claimed that April the 15th, the world would die and the devil would run the world. 20 years ago, Mackenzie was a cab driver. He decided he was a prophet and opened up his own new church. It started out as a good church with good ministries and great followers. He slowly converted it into an occult. He would slowly lose some of his followers due to his radicalism, while gaining other, more faithful followers at the same time. It is said that at least 600 people were killed during this time of his radical movement. The townspeople noticed that some of their family members were going missing. This caused the church to move to avoid detection. Those over 600 murders still to this day have not been looked into by the authorities. When the church decided to move, it also decided to become even more erratical and started killing off more and more of its congregation. The sad fact is that unfortunately, in Kenya, religion is not being taught as it should be. The religion in Kenya varies so differently from church to church. One church will deliver a sermon that does not harm its followers, while another church tells its followers they must starve themselves, nearly killing them, and in some instances, many do die, to devote themselves to their religion. Many people in Kenya are at a spiritual war. Some believe that this occult made by Mackenzie was justified in its beliefs to save its followers from hell, while other people see it as nothing more than murder. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. My prayers are with Kenya. Hope you guys are praying for them as well. Love you. Bye.